trying to go into. I couldn't believe that he was playing for that amount of money, even though we just got into it. Now it makes sense. But I was like sitting there. I was like, how in the fuck were they booking him in that time for $5,000? Like, bro, what the? I was like, bro, we could have booked him. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
$5,000.
That's crazy as fuck. So like that, you said that was 2011, right?
I'm not gonna lie. In 2011, I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I didn't either, honestly. Probably like 2013 is when I found out. About
2012. I found out about him through Odd Future.
I found out about him through like watching movies with the sound off. That was like my first introduction. Even though he's made hella songs before that, but that was like the album that like I was like, oh, let me press play on this. Shit, you know what I mean?
I thought you were saying you were watching movies.
Oh, no.
With the sound
Yeah,
off,
that's what the album's
and you
called.
would listen to him.
No.
You're not wrong. I didn't really listen to his music. I knew like that first like tape, but even then I didn't know it. I just heard of it. Like literally had never listened to it, but I've heard of it. Fuck, where was it going? The first time I actually sat down, like you're saying, and listened to some shit was him on that because of that Bronson shit too.
I remember he was at Float Fest and shit too. Like that was like hella local shit too. And I'll bet you he probably didn't get paid more than 10 from
Float Fest was like, we paid him $3,000.
We paid him never mind, that's fucked up. I was about to get real ugly with
bitches
it.
And drugs.
I was about to get real ugly with it, but anyways, welcome to not I Love Friends, but this is another sub show that we are starting. So welcome to this.
Yep.
Talk to the camera here. So our first inductee into this new show that's
I think
untitled
we should
yet.
call it Corrupt Culture Corner.
Yeah. So welcome our friend Chris / Ginseng / one half of Dream Ivory.
He's he's the slash of Dream Ivory.
For real.
Yeah. I'm the comma.
So welcome to the show. We
you for
appreciate
having
you
me.
coming. We booked him a flight, first class flight, all the way from California all the way to Texas, and so I'm glad he could join us in this episode. But I want to stem off of that real quick. What you were talking about, like Mac Miller was getting booked for like 5K shit like that. Like that, I feel like artists that like you feel like they're gonna blow up like hella big, like they're investing them while they can, like, so booking them while it's cheap and whatnot. But so like he fucking skyrocketed, and I feel like that's what like the good thing about South by Southwest is, like you can like invest in an artist one year, and then like the next year they're booking fucking stadiums and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just think that shit's fucking crazy. And this is your first South by experience, right? Mm-hmm. So as a band, as a person in a band, like how would you like rate the experience of it, like as far as like places that you're going to and like setup times and whatnot?
Yeah,
we talked about it a little before.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was gonna be like pretty shit, but it's as long as you pay attention to load-in times and stuff, it's like way more simple than it seems. You just pull up, play, and leave. So it's like you like if you're booked for South by Southwest, usually you're booked for like a few showcases, like 4 or 5. So you got to play like maybe like multiple of them in a day.
Yeah.
So when I was reading like the schedule, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be hell, bro. But
hectic as fuck.
we have like a B&B like 10 minutes away from like just downtown, I guess. So it's not too bad.
Your first time in Austin as well.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Texas
What do you think
general.
about it? Because everyone fucking either like hates it or really loves it.
I feel like Austin is like the LA of Texas
Yeah, definitely.
from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Houston was cool.
You like, so out of like Houston, Dallas, and Austin, what would you rate it? Like
Dallas is
the worst
on the bottom.
bro.
It's not bad, but just like based off those three, I'll put Dallas. It was just like the least fun, I guess. Like not as much to do.
So is there like any free time in between? Like, are you just traveling like constantly or?
Dude, it's like mostly traveling. It's so hell. Like for most of the days, like we play a show in general, we're usually driving like the whole morning before we play. We'll play at like 8 and we'll be driving to the venue and from the morning till like 6 because we're in a different state.
So
sometimes after shows we drive after the shows.
Fuck. So you drove from California all the way over here.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
So far.
That is insane. So is this like your first like touring experience, or like I know you played shows, but like going to other states?
No, this is our third time.
Oh, like going different to touring? Or?
Yeah, we did 2 last year,
Oh,
and then one. This is our first one this year.
So like, so you started this band in like 2016, right?
Yeah.
So like, what was your like what made you want to do that?
Me and Louie were doing like rap shit, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But we always listen to like indie alternative type of shit, shoegaze shit.
Yeah.
So we conceptualized the band before we even had like instruments.
Yeah.
And we didn't really know how to play, and then we just bought like used shit from like garage sale or whatever, and
so
started making it like that way.
Yeah, that's fire as fuck. I was there for it, but people don't know. But yeah, yeah, had to put that there real quick. Yeah. But so whenever you like dropped your first song, what was your first song, by the way? Was it Welcome and Goodbye or no?
No, the first song was either called Blue or Bite Your Tongue. I forgot which one dropped first.
So whenever you like made those songs, did you like even think that it would like hit the masses? Because those like are like millions and millions of plays. That shit's fucking crazy.
No, we didn't think so. We were kind of just like trying to push it out.
Yeah.
You know how like do y'all make music too or no?
Yeah.
Like,
they don't.
here and there or whatever,
He makes music, but he doesn't upload it.
Yeah, but you know like the process of that, like especially like starting out, like because y'all know Thor and shit. But like especially when you first start out, you just want to like drop as much as possible. So we were just kind of making like as many songs as possible, just put out a project. Yeah. And they were just like, they're shit, bro. But like, so we didn't think so.
So do you consider that shit like, you consider your first songs like you don't like them at all?
No.
In comparison to your new stuff?
Them. I mean, I there's like an emotional level to it, obviously, because like it's the first things we made, and obviously it's with my brother, so like it's like endearing, but from like a musical standpoint, they're just like not that great. Yeah.
So how do you feel like when you're up on stage performing like next to your brother? Like, is that like did you ever think that shit was even gonna happen either?
Nah, we would just like daydream about that.
That's fucking crazy,
all the time.
Bro. I bet you that's a crazy ass feeling.
Yeah.
Seeing people that fuck with your music like live in action. I feel like it's a lot different actually playing the instruments and like performing as opposed to like a rap show or whatever. Like,
yeah, for
it's
sure.
a complete different experience.
9 fucking day. So,
You can kind of like control how everything sounds.
Yeah.
Even if it's the older songs, since we're still playing them, we kind of play them like differently or like just way more dialed in to where it sounds better than like the original release.
Have you like noticed like how different like each venue's sound quality is?
Hell
dude,
yeah.
yes, we were.
Yeah.
What do you think about yesterday's quality?
It was okay. Today was better.
Yeah, it was way
Today was
better.
better. Yeah, it was inside too. So like
that's also what.
Yeah, and like y'all go to like shows and shit. So like obviously you know like that different venues just have different like.
Yeah, it's weird though because there's like some like little hole in the wall ass like warehouse venues that have like that you wouldn't expect to have the best sound ever, and they do. And then you have a big ass venue like we have Emos in Austin. It's like a really fucking popular ass venue, and their sound fucking sucks. I hate their sound.
I don't know why that is. Maybe like they just fuck with it being shit, or because it's so big they don't care to like upgrade engineers or equipment or whatever. But
for real,
that's how it is.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Damn.
You ready to say something? No. So you also have another alias, Ginseng, as well. Everyone probably knows you as that. So, so what do you like enjoy more? Like, do you enjoy like making beats, or do you enjoy like actually performing the instruments, or like tell me about that.
And has it influenced making beats? I'm sure it has with an instrument more, right?
Yeah, for sure. Because to say like with what you're saying, doing the Dream Ivory shit, obviously there's like way more components to it and stuff, especially production wise. So when we make stuff for that, when I go back to making beats, it's like a lot more simplified. So it kind of opens my mind to like not doing the same thing over and over again.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of make like expanding them. But like in terms of like playing them and stuff, like Dream Ivory for sure. Like I do, like in LA, I do like DJ sets and shit, like every so often, like maybe like once or twice a month.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's more in line with the production and Ginseng shit. And usually I'm just like playing shit off of a controller or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when I did like one rap performance before, obviously I'm just like rapping along to the song.
Yeah.
When we play as a band, it's just a lot more like
personal
and like just, I don't know the word, like empowering, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
you feel like not more in control, but like you feel like I don't know. I guess you just enjoy it more or less.
And it just means more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's more effort behind it and stuff. So
see, that's why I personally took like a backseat into the music shit because I'm trying to figure out like what it is that I want to do. And I like that how you balance it perfectly between like Ginseng, the Dream Ivory stuff, and all other things that you do. That shit's crazy as fuck because you're a busy dude. That shit's crazy as fuck. What were you saying? Damn, bro. One of those things.
Like
huh?
What you said, I was like, damn, bro. Oh, yeah.
To be fair,
I fuck with that.
To be fair, it is like 1 a.m. So
yeah, God, that's my bad. I pulled up late as hell.
it's all good. So like, are you like? Does that physically exhaust you, like performing like that, or like how tired are you like after like a set? Because you be like, I know like Louie does like a lot of the singing, but you're doing it too as well.
Yeah.
So like, does that like when you get off the stage, you're like, fuck, bro, like I'm beat or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too tired. Like especially these last 2 shows at South by Southwest, like they're shorter sets than the other shows.
Right.
When we do like the main shows, they're usually like 50 minutes to like an hour long.
Damn.
And doing it for like days consecutively is like kind of tiring. And then having to drive, like I was explaining earlier.
Yeah.
But it's still not that tiring. Like there are definitely people who are like way bigger acts than us who tour for longer durations of time. Like I'm sure that's exhausting.
Yeah.
We only tour for like 3 weeks straight, which isn't like horrible.
Yeah, there'd be people that be like going for months on end.
That's what I'm saying. Like in Europe or some shit.
Alice in Chains and shit.
I'm trying to think who the fuck it was. They were saying that they toured legit for like they could prove like a whole fucking year.
That's insane, bro.
And then you have like half a month or a month off, and then you go to like a different region of the world and tour for like months again, and it just adds up to like a year or some shit.
Yeah, that shit's wild. I don't think I could do that shit personally.
I would love to do that.
Really?
Just fuck up, bro. I want to throw my phone the fuck away, and that I'll take that stress any fucking time of the day. That sounds
For
fire.
sure.
That sounds
For
fire.
sure.
Throw your phone away and just go tour and fuck
Yeah,
around.
that sounds fire. Having to worry about something like that actually kind of matters to like not only you but you're fucking to get to somewhere that people I'm high as fuck to get somewhere to where there's people that are like ready to see you and you're like fuck I have to do this.
Yeah, it's a better stress than like a few of the other than other stresses.
So it's like a good stress. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
see, I'm here.
especially like see, I'm here. I'm aware.
Come on.
We talk about it like all the time on our other show about like technology and shit and like how it's like bittersweet how like we have to like constantly check our fucking phones and we he fucking hates anything phone related.
So much.
Like I just have to struggle to get a text back or a call back from him, and we do a weekly fucking show.
Yeah. I just realized too because of South by and like especially when I'm in crowds and shit, I just hate. That's the time to where I look and I'm like everybody's on their phone. And I'm like fuck, and then I look at my phone after like the very end of the day and I'm like fucking, especially during South by, like 20 fucking texts.
Yeah, dude. I like once I'm in the moment, like I try not to, but like we also live in the time of technology where everyone's like recording shit, and taking pictures. So I find myself doing it. I'm like, damn, this sucks.
Same. Like I try not to be on it, but like our brains are just hardwired to like even just like unlock your phone and check. Like see what's like what kind of notifications you have.
I hate that. That's part of the reason why like I have like all notifications off on my phone. So if whenever I'm ready to check it, I'm gonna check it, and if whoever texts me or call me, whatever, I'll see it when I see it. But like,
any crazy shit yet? Any crazy shit happened at South by that like you're like what the fuck?
Yeah, not really. It's been so normal.
Last night we went out to this crazy ass club and some
How
lady.
Was that?
I was fucking.
I knocked out.
Yeah, you're supposed to come.
I couldn't even text you back because I knocked the fuck out.
Well,
but how was that?
It was fun.
Which one? Where'd you guys go to?
I'm a bleep it, but.
I
ain't putting people on, bro.
For real, dude. So, some lady comes up to us and is asking. First thing she says out of her fucking mouth, "I'm not a cop, but do y'all have any?" Like, starts asking us for stuff, and I'm like,
for drugs
"What
and shit.
the fuck?" I was like, "No."
Oh,
and then, okay, well, anyway, walks off, and then like maybe if 20 minutes later comes up to us again. Which one of y'all has my phone? I gave, and then right after we're like, we don't have your phone. Goes to the next group of people. Do any of y'all have my phone? Who took my phone? Somebody has my phone.
I gave you my phone, right?
I gave you my phone. I was,
God.
There be people that
fuck?
like, Austin's kind of weird, bro. Like there be people that like are overly comfortable with like like fucking with you or your group and like walking up to you and
tweaking in public.
Yeah,
that's what it's
it's
called.
just-
It's
yeah.
tweaking in
Yeah,
public.
tweaking
That's
in
what
public.
the fuck it
It's
is.
shit's crazy. Like, and we have like we're notorious for our like. I know like California has like Skid Row and shit, but like I feel like we are competing in like,
Dude,
not competing,
it's
but
crazy
like,
that you say that because Rogan fucking co-signs that shit. He's like, no, it's just as bad here. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
like, is it really?
I mean like I've seen Skid Row in person. Like that is horrible. But like I go to Austin and I see like it's horrible. I see homeless people like asleep on the streets and like on the floor
Yeah.
and like it's just
The show we went,
it's crazy.
I didn't even try to blow the spot like that. Remember that before? I told you that I saw it going to your show. I was like, there was some lady on the fucking corner, like laying
Really?
with just a jacket, naked, just a jacket over her, and was like shivering.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
just shivering. And I was
actually,
like,
butt
what?
ass naked with just a jacket.
Dude,
on?
Yeah.
it
That's
was fucking crazy.
burn.
And then like we left, and there was
That's
some guy like
sad.
lighting a blunt next to her, and like putting it under the jacket for her, and I was like, oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
There's like
could have been whatever.
South by Southwest is like a duality. Like it's really cool, and it has like you have the opportunity to like have smaller artists like perform shows and whatnot,
Yeah.
and put people on and whatnot. But there's also like a bad part because you have the tourists, and they're from out of the state, out of the country, and there's some like bad people out there, and like it's so reinforced now. Like all the other years, there wasn't as many cops as there is this year. Like I've seen like
there's
20 motherfuckers like in a fucking
Yeah, bro.
circle.
I literally seen like when I left today, like seen like a group of like 30 cops just like walking the alley going
Yeah.
towards
Holy
whatever.
shit.
It's
And like all the roads are. I mean, this is probably usual, but like all the roads are closed. I see just like cop cars like parked here. and there, and, like,
they close the
like,
roads right
patrolling
there
the
at
shit.
nights because people get hit. They get
Yeah,
hit by
I'm
cars
Sure, I'm sure.
all the time. They close more roads down during South by because motherfuckers are walking through there.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Oh shit.
It's interesting because like it's obviously like spread out. It's not like a festival where it's like at a designated spot. So
Yeah.
like you can be on a certain street and it's like it seems like super like gentrified and like
Yeah.
hip and shit, and then like you'll just like see like some crazy shit. Like
It's wild how like polarizing the fucking gentrification is here. Like we have like a tiny mom and pop little house right here, and then we have the biggest fucking modern house
I
skyscraper.
didn't want to say anything, but going to fucking the Danny Brown show on Rainy, did you realize we were walking past? Eventually, when we got to the Danny Brown show, where the fucking venue was, right next to there, they were building these like fucking penthouses. But dude, we were like reading the description. It was like a big ass penthouse. Like each one is gonna be fucking huge in there. So I was like, I can only imagine how much each one's gonna be.
Yeah, dude.
As we were walking to that shit, Rainy Street itself is gentrified as fuck now. On the corner, there's like an old ass house. There was a dude out there sparking a blunt, wearing a jersey, and it was like it was just a Mexican ass house, like the fucking burglar bars, all that
Yeah.
shit. There was a fucking toy Beamer truck in the front, like all fucked up. I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like he's the last one, bro. Literally I was like,
last
you
one.
are
Oh my
the
God,
last,
the last
one,
one.
bro. It was
Yeah, dude.
crazy.
right before like
Literally, like I'm not
takeover.
playing with you. The end of that street, that's the only house that's
Damn.
fucking. I was like,
It's the Up House, the house from Up.
yeah, that shit was, dude. Literally, that shit was crazy.
That's crazy as fuck.
He was out there sparking a blunt, watching us walk past it, and I was like,
Yeah, you like enjoy while it lasts.
for real, it was crazy.
Your days are numbered, sadly. And like even where I live here too, like there's like a literal brand new neighborhood getting built right behind me right now, and like I feel like they're gonna like start buying these houses out and shit. It's
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's crazy. Like I hate to like be this guy, but like everyone from California is moving here because either California's getting expensive or like their
When are you
laws
moving
are
here?
crazy. Yeah, so when you
So
move
we're asking,
here,
hey, you can be.
real question is
Me
when
and
you
my
moving here.
roommate like talk about moving to Texas all
Really?
the time.
Do it.
Like we kind of it's like as a joke, but like kind of serious.
As a
like
joke.
because my girlfriend's like, nah, I just want to be in California, but like I'm like, dude, like we can buy like property here.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
exactly what.
That's
the fuck-
exactly what
you're
everyone
guessing-
else is thinking too.
Yeah, I know. I'm a part of the problem.
You're like, we could do this.
But
That's how
it is true
There's
though.
a house
because,
on Rainy Street we could buy.
Yeah, there's that one house left.
yeah.
It's crazy because like people like really because it's true. I mean, like up there, like how much is a standard house up there? Like a ballpark figure.
Like where I live, I won't say like where in
Yeah,
LA
yeah.
I live, but like it's like a house that's smaller than like this crib because this is like a beautiful house, bro.
Hey,
Like
thanks, bro.
it's
Appreciate it.
smaller and it'll be like $1 million
oh my god.
or like
bro.
$800K, some shit, depending on the area. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's,
I guess it's location that's like more so.
I'd
right?
say it's location, like depending where in LA. But like it's the same thing. Like it'll be like a smaller house that like still costs a lot, and then it's like fucking like high rise apartments being like built right next to it. And it looks so awkward because it's just like a house here, a building here, and like a house in between. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's
jarring.
It's jarring. To say the least.
It's jarring.
Oh God, bro.
You need to pull up some words like during this.
Like some just like
how we used
we have like an ongoing joke where we like say like the most craziest like scientific term
like
of something.
Dictionary term.
Yeah,
for
like it's just funny as fuck.
Descriptive words.
It's appalling, man.
It's appalling, bro. It really is. I wanted to ask about the ginseng side again. Yeah. So whenever because you have a million production credits at this point, ranging from Yeat, I would say. Who else? Let me see. Destroy Lonely or no? Yeah. And a whole bunch of other rappers. Like that, the list is right here if I can find it or whatever. But so like, who was your favorite artist like to send beats to, or like who are you like sending beats to consistently, and like who are investing your beats in? I would say.
I kind of took a break from sending beats out because like I just don't really care about that at the moment. Yeah. But like usually. I still do. Like, I'm gonna like, get back to that. But like, I like sending shit to Lone because he's consistent. He's kind of like an artist that's like
always dropping shit.
It's always hard. It's like not memey. It's like it's just like some real hard shit. I send a lot of shit to Lancey because he's consistently good. Yeah. He's from the UK, so it's like interesting.
Yeah, that's fire.
Shit like that.
So like whenever I feel like you as a artist, like you're evolving like with the times, because like back then like we would make those like fucking Reese bass ass beats and shit like that, like 2017 time stuff. Like when people start, I feel like you're adapting to like what the environment wants and also like what you feel like making as well. So like is it more like because you want to do it, or is it like you like the market aspect of it, like as an artist, like I need to make shit like this because more people will get on it type shit?
I think it's pretty natural just because like y'all also like we're like constantly listening to like new shit as well as like the old shit, so like automatically your brain is like in tune to like what the modern sound is. Yeah. So like I just start making shit towards like that, like I it just keeps evolving, but I always like you can always hear like certain nuances, I guess, and shit that I don't do like on purpose. Yeah. That where you can kind of tell like, you know, like
it's your type of production or your type of beat.
So how would you get out of like a creative block? Because like that's always my biggest fucking struggle is like the creativeness of it and like motivation, and like I want to know like you personally, for anyone else who's watching as well, to like how they can get out of that.
Like personally for me, like it sounds counterintuitive, but like I'll just try to watch like like cool ass movies. Hell yeah. Shows. Fire. I'll just like read like books or magazines that I have laying around and shit, because I just like whenever I'm like at the thrift store or whatever, like I'll just like, or like whatever, I'll just buy like cool like books, CDs and shit. Yeah. I'll listen to like random music. Fire. Just shit like that. Like you have to open your mind up to like shit you think is cool, but like shit you can still take inspiration from, like even video games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the music from there, like the aesthetic and stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. If I can't make shit for a few days, I'll just like spend the whole day like watching a couple movies. And it's like fuck, like visually this is crazy. Like I can like
how envision. Can I encapsulate that? Into
like that feeling.
Encapsulate. That's another one right there. That's another big word.
As of recently with colorways, I do the same shit but with nature. I look at like crazy nature pictures and shit, and I'm like, the colors in this are fucking my head up right now.
Yeah, dude.
Like So we're like nostalgic folk on this podcast. Like we talk about like favorite movies and stuff, like growing up like as a child, and like your favorite like books and like what you were listening to like back when you were younger. Yeah. So picture like 10-year-old Chris. Like what was like the movies you were fucking with, like the fucking.
We want the cringe.
Yeah, we want like
what you're like. Fuck, I don't want to tell nobody I love this.
Brutally honest.
Yeah.
Dude, we were just talking about it because like apparently this camera like was used to film Spider-Man 1.
This exact camera we're filming on right now.
They used the exact camera.
Spider-Man 1.
I would like rewatch like all the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans like all the fucking time and just like cry because it's so good to me.
It is beautiful.
And I still watch like last year I watched all of them again, including like the MCU ones. It's like all the Spider-Man shit, obviously. Is it like movies or in general?
In general, like anything. Shows,
fucking
whatnot.
Music.
Were you a Disney kid, Nick kid, Cartoon
Bro,
Network.
I was watching so much Drake and Josh.
Yeah, bro. That's you and Louie for real.
Your channel on the stage.
Yeah, Drake and Josh is like one of the best Nickelodeon shows of all time.
For real.
I miss that. But yeah, just like regular kid shit. I was listening to like, I wasn't really listening to rap until like high school, to be honest.
Yeah,
I wasn't really
I feel
like
that.
into it. So I was listening to like, just like early like Panic at the Disco and shit.
What got you like liking rap then? Like what made you notice it? What was the first time that like you heard some shit and you're like, oh, I kind of like
It was when I first started hearing shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't really care for like mainstream rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I heard like the stuff on SoundCloud, it was just like it was jarring. You know?
And who was that though? Like what was like some
it
shit that
just
you
sounded
heard?
like shitty, but like so like hard because like you could tell those motherfuckers didn't give a fuck.
They were just making it in their room.
Is
Yeah,
raw.
like the circumstance didn't matter, and like the production styles were just like shit I would have never thought of before. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Who was that person that once you got on SoundCloud, like the first like artist that
It
you
was
were
probably
like,
just like
whoa,
Wolf and
like,
Bones.
Yeah,
and shit.
definitely.
Like I never heard beats like that.
That was what, like 2013, 2014?
Yeah, like
shit?
2014 type shit. 2014.
Damn,
15.
like a lot of us have like grew up like finding rap like that the exact same way. Like that's exactly how I found out about the underground scene. I listened to Bones, like damn, I want to make beats like that. Like
yeah.
Like it's crazy how similar like everyone is like in that aspect because everyone's on SoundCloud.
They kicked it off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like the aesthetic and like feeling you get from those songs, like they're rapping, but it doesn't even feel like a rap song sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like compared to like mainstream rap from that time, it was just like a totally different feeling.
And everyone, I feel like back then everyone was hella like close and connected with each other and shit. And but like obviously once like money comes in and once like popularity comes in and shit, like people like gravitate like towards like people like I always see this. Sorry, I'm like trying to like form my words as I'm going.
Yeah.
Like in like the scene that we were in back in like 2018, 2017, shit like that, people get like hella salty that other people are like shooting up like before them, like being more popular, more people are like booking them and whatnot, like that. Like, it's like why aren't you picking me type shit, and like we've seen it time and time again. Like it's just crazy how like music and money can like change someone completely. Like it, and that's just, that environment was so crazy and toxic. Like I'm glad that me, you, like Marcelo and Shiro and everyone else all like stayed connected still, because there's like relationships that I've had that like completely like withered out and died because of like selfish reasons, or like they thought they're better than everybody and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like what would you like? So I'm sure that happened to you too, right? Obviously,
For sure,
you don't have
bro.
to go into that, obviously, but like, does that like, how do you feel like about that? Do you like feel some type of way, or you're like, well, like fuck you, like say like someone either screwed you over or like whatever, I don't know.
Before I was like just mad all the time, like, and then like shit like that would rile me up. Nowadays, I just try not to really give a fuck. Like it's inevitable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all that shit is inevitable. So like, if you can't control it, then it's whatever. Like I just try to like cherish like all the like connections and friendships I still have from that time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like like us and like Marcel and all them, like like and you guys, and then like maybe a couple, like just a handful of other people. Like those are the only people I still talk to.
You keep the circle small nowadays,
bro,
because remember
yeah.
like all those like producer fat ass group chats like 30 deep and
Yeah,
shit like
bro.
that. Like it's impossible. Like I feel like back then like it was cool because we were young, but like we're growing up, like we're fucking old, like damn near 25.
Exactly.
Like we can't like talk to like 30 you motherfuckers anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's just not.
Bro.
It's not viable,
Yeah.
if you will.
Right.
Yeah, so like
No, but it's that's true, bro. Like
it's a very competitive environment. It's like I don't know if it's competitive now as much as it was back then, because I feel like people don't care as much anymore.
yeah.
But there's still those people that still do. But like,
Yeah.
But back then it was very cutthroat. Like you had to like upload more songs. You had to fucking like tweet more, post more, like be more aware and known that your existence is there type shit. Like it's very like stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful, bro. And if you're not built for that mentally, like obviously you're just gonna stop doing it. That's why so many people like dropped out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, in that way, that's true. And then like in another way, like all the producers of today, it's like a different kind of competitiveness, because now everyone is like like placement chasing. Before it was like you're making your own songs and stuff, or like beats that you can listen to on your own and stuff. And like that's when SoundCloud was prominent. So that's when songs were getting like fucking like 1,000, 2,000 likes in like a day or two.
Dude, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Nowadays it's not really like that. It's like it's all placement chasing shit, and it's like 13-year-old kids who learn how to produce from TikTok. I'm not shit talking it, it's just like the reality. And it's so oversaturated that like everyone just wants to get a song with the most popping rapper now. Yeah. So in that way, it's like competitive and really annoying.
Back then, like there was people that would like be selling like rapper emails and shit. Like that was like fucking crazy. Yeah. Like I have Smoke Perps, I have Lil Yachty's email. Like
I got Famous Dex.
Yeah, for real. That shit's crazy. People were trading them like they were Pokemon cards, bro. I remember that shit.
I'll trade you this if you trade me that.
Yeah. I'll trade you, what's another one? I'll trade you fucking Lil Pump if you give me fucking Rich the Kid or some shit like that.
That trade was made. That trade was definitely made.
For real. That shit's crazy. Like how different the landscape is now too. And with SoundCloud dying, it's kind of like, it's not, I don't know. Like I feel like SoundCloud is fucking a dead platform. And it sucks to say it because that's what like started everything, bro. Like that's how we found each other. That's how fucking all these rappers came up. Like it's just sad to see. Like and Dat Piff too. Dat Piff is coming to a fucking
I think it's like officially done.
That's crazy.
Like,
Because I'd be downloading like hella Lil B like mixtapes and shit like that. Like that shit's crazy. Like it's like, do you think that that's a bittersweet thing as well?
Hell
like
bro.
The
like
death of SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's sentimental just because like that like section of time, like the SoundCloud shit. Like what you're explaining, it was so community based and stuff. That was just such a small sliver of time in terms of like
now,
like the present.
Yeah.
Like, and it was there for a while, but it died pretty quick. If you think about like just like in terms of years, it's like it's sad as fuck, bro.
Yeah, dude. It like it was like so.
I didn't think it was the dead already.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I remember saying, I was like, this shit is like hair metal. It's like it's fire as fuck right now, but like. It'll die. Yeah.
And I think it also like when a lot of the artists and stuff from that time started like when like some of the notable people like passed away and stuff, it kind of just like it was just like, you know, like this is kind of just coming to an end.
Yeah, exactly. Because like
there's no point in forcing it.
That was the fucking landscape back then though. There's people who were like making music, like music about like killing themselves and doing drugs and shit. I'm guilty of the same, but like it's just like people like took inspiration to that, and like it's not really necessarily like a bad thing because like they're expressing how they felt, but like I don't know, it's just like how you want to portray yourself. Like I don't know, it's just like my personal thing. Like I feel like I kind of grew out of that aspect of like like not necessarily depressive lyrics because I'm still gonna do that shit, of course, but like
even like the
flexing drugs and shit like that, like
and
that
even
shit.
like production of like you're the like the most recent shit that you put out like a few months ago is like it's a lot different, you know what I mean? But
it's all about evolving and growing up with the times, I feel. And like some people are stuck in that scene and it sucks to see like real bad. I'm like, damn, bro, like you gotta get out of that. You gotta do something different, dog. Like come on, man. Like we're all growing old. Like I see all my old peers that like we're mutuals and whatnot, and they're like 26, 27, and I'm like, damn, bro, like we need to like start doing something different here. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad that like music and everything is working out for you perfectly. Like and I love seeing, I was talking about this today, I love seeing people like venture into other things and shit, like and other types of music and shit like that. Like I love people who like can flip that switch and like start doing other shit. Like that shit's awesome. And I feel like more people should be doing that.
Or even shit like that's not even music related, like for example podcast.
We didn't expect this was gonna happen at all. Like it just fucking happened, and a year later,
crazy.
New house, new studio, fucking cameraman, like a new camera. We were filming off a fucking GoPro like this time last year. It was horrible.
Seeing the 1 year fucking recap video fucked my head up. I was like, oh, it used to look like that. Fuck.
It was bad. We had like one poster right here. That's it.
It's fire. That reminds me of old ass episodes of the church where it's like the camera quality's like fuck.
For real. The way we sounded like shit. Like it's all about evolving and shit like that, and like people tuning in, that helps a ton. You know what I mean? It's crazy that people like we always say that we say the shit that's on everyone's mind, but they're like too scared to say it. Like we don't say anything like outlandish.
Yeah.
Actually, we do, but like,
a lot of
we keep it within legal,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. But like, we'd say some crazy ass shit, you know. But like, so for the future, you like say like in a year or two, like maybe even like 10 years, like what do you picture yourself like doing or like wanting to do?
I would say more or less just the same shit. Because if you kind of compare what I'm doing now compared to like around the time we met or we're making shit, I'm pretty much doing the same thing, just like on a like slightly bigger scale.
Yeah.
So hopefully by then, I'm still like grounded and doing the same shit, but just maybe on a bigger scale and making like you know like a good amount of money off it to where I can continue just living. You know what I'm saying?
So in a Dream Ivory perspective, what would you want? Like, what's the goal for that? Like, not end goal necessarily, because I'm sure you don't want it to end ever. But like what is like what are you like striving for with Dream Ivory?
I'm striving to kind of the biggest thing I'm trying to strive for is like making music that will have enough of an impact as the old shit does right now. Because a lot of most of our fans like. Just, you know, they like listening to the old stuff.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Yeah. And we put out an album and it did well, but it's like, still, I'll check the stats. It's like everyone's listening to the old shit. So I want to put out something that, you know, like, that will have as much as an impact as the old stuff, if not more. It's like, you know, like bands like, I don't know, like, well, like most big bands like Radiohead and shit, like each album, they'll have like a couple songs that are huge,
massive,
and are still as big as like the older shit they put out. Like obviously they have like Creep and shit, but then like on OK Computer they put out like No Surprises, and Karma Police,
and that blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's like years down the line.
That's exactly.
So I want to be on that.
Yeah.
That's fire as fuck that you say that, because I've been obsessed with fucking Radiohead the past like 6 months, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to talk about it.
I'm in that phase right now too. Again,
I fucking
I'm like
love
always
Radiohead,
on and
bro.
off.
I don't get it.
You don't get
why?
it.
I'm not.
He talks shit about me.
I feel you.
It's not that I don't get it. I just haven't gone down that.
So I read a comment. I read a comment on YouTube, and it says, no one ever dislikes Radiohead. Radiohead just hasn't come to them at the perfect time in their life.
Yeah.
And I feel that.
Yes, you guys.
Fuck.
You gotta be in that certain headspace,
Exactly.
and then it'll find you.
But like exactly, because like when I was listening to Creep when I was a child and shit like that, like that was a cool song. And then I start hearing like I was like, okay, that's their biggest song. Like, and they make complete different music than that.
Yeah.
Like so like Weird Fishes song that is blowing up out of fucking nowhere, and I've never heard that song until.
But it's an amazing.
That's
song
the song that like got me into them. I was like, what the fuck? They went from Creep to the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Not that Creep's bad, but like that shit's just wild.
Yeah.
But that's
Creep is like a song that like anyone during that time could have made.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Pro Jam could have made it.
Whatever.
Yeah, like their whole first album was kind of just like standard
Yeah.
to whatever like that genre of music, but like I guess like going back to it, like I just want to evolve in a way that like is true, like they did, and like still be impactful enough to the audience.
Exactly. Yeah. I think TikTok and social media has everything to do with that nowadays because
It's like a good thing and a bad thing.
yeah, like so you have to like play towards the algorithm, and like it's so much work than people think, because like you have to post. Oh, you have to do an Instagram post at the right time, or only a certain amount of people will see it.
That shit fucked my head up. I
Couldn't
couldn't believe that.
I hate
couldn't
it, dude.
believe that shit.
Yeah, on your account, like you can literally see what times are the best, and it's
Fucks my head up.
And it sucks like dropping a weekly episode, because Tuesdays are like the deadest days on Instagram too.
Do you guys do Tuesdays?
Yeah, we drop every Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so like fuck, so we got to figure out a way to power that, and like I've been looking at the times and when to post it and whatnot and shit like that. But like so as an artist, like do you care about that anymore at this point? Like the algorithm, because I consider you like established artist at this point. And so, like, do you like care about algorithms and posting at the right time?
Not much anymore. Before, like, do you remember my stage where I was kind of just on some like kind of cocky, like fuck it, like fuck everyone, da da da, like
we know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
we know.
I was literally checking like what times were the best to post, and I put on crazy fits.
Flexing
Sometimes
shit.
I'd be in LA because I didn't live in LA at the time. I would bring like a couple different fits.
That's what's up. That's
and take
fire.
pictures
That's
in this
fire.
location, and then take pictures in that location.
And then set 'em
I'm
up.
like, okay, Monday's my best day at 12 p.m. I'm gonna post the first one that day.
Damn.
And then on Thursday, that's my second best day. I'll post that one at 1 p.m. because that's a good time.
Yeah.
Now I'll just post something at like 3 a.m.
Like whenever the fuck you feel like it.
like I'm like, damn, it's a cool picture. I'll just,
yeah. That.
but even then, nowadays, like I wouldn't say I care because I don't even post that much anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't because I don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're a hard man to reach,
I
bro.
probably should, but
Yeah. Well, like, why do you think you should?
I mean, just in terms of like helping the brand out.
Oh, got you.
You know what I mean? Like I probably should utilize TikTok or like post more on Instagram or whatever.
Do you even get on TikTok?
No.
Like what's your like
I don't
social
even-
media usage then? Like
I'm just
since
on
you-
Reddit all day.
Really?
Yeah. I don't go on TikTok.
Damn. What do you do on Reddit?
Based as fuck.
You know those like NSFW. No, I'm playing. No, I have like my own subreddit grouping. It's like true crime,
Yeah.
like just like unsolved mysteries, like or like the fuck shit ones, like the shit that just like makes me feel weird.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
reading those.
The uncomfortable ones.
Yeah, but I'll just do random shit on Reddit, like battle stations. I don't know.
What is battle stations?
It's just like crazy setups for like gaming or computer setups.
Oh,
and shit.
they call it a battle station?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
It's just your
shit.
battle station. You know
Hey,
what I'm
picture right
saying?
here.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Bro,
as
you
fuck.
gotta look at that subreddit. It's
Damn,
like-
I never understood Reddit.
Wait,
Like,
really?
I've
I
never
thought-
ever been on it ever.
What? Actually,
I have the app, but like I don't know how to search things. I don't know, like it's so confusing.
I don't know
'cause-
why I assumed that you would just be like a Reddit guy too.
Yeah, I'm not a Reddit guy, bro. It's because like how I look or what?
No.
I thought you loved Reddit though.
Because
honestly.
I've known this dude for years.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like that fits you.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is
I
that?
don't
What
know.
is, that makes me kind of question myself a little bit. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
Reddit is cool, bro.
Reddit is cool. Reddit is
That's like the
You're a
best.
Fedora
That's the best
way,
app
though.
on my phone.
Damn. So like,
Yeah.
so you don't really like get on Instagram, Twitter, none of that shit like that. You don't fuck with that shit.
Not really.
anymore?
I mean, I'll go on it like every day.
Yeah.
I'm checking it for sure. Like, cause like I
Got
can't
to.
not go on it.
Connections
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah,
or-
and just because I'm curious, like of like I'll go on my explore page or whatever.
Mhm.
But like
so what does like an average day like go for? Like what do you do? Like
In
wake
general?
up, go to bed. Yeah, in general, like as far as like music production, all that shit. You know.
wait, have you guys seen Mark Wahlberg's like daily routine?
I know it starts
Wait.
at like 5 in the morning, like
yeah,
some crazy ass
dude, wait,
shit.
let me just read it real quick.
Is that yours?
No.
He is
Well,
Mark
I'll just
Wahlberg.
skim it. It's like 2:30 a.m. Wake up. 2:45 a.m. prayer time.
Fuck.
3 a.m.
So-
breakfast, and then he works out for like 2 hours. He'll snack. 9:30 a.m. cryo chamber recovery.
Oh my god.
11 a.m. is family time. He'll have like dinner at 5 p.m. and then he'll go to sleep at 7 p.m. and
Yeah.
it repeats. He wakes up at 2 a.m.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
I just saw a TikTok of
stupid.
him. He was like flexing like a
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker, bro. He was like jacked as shit at like
Yeah.
50 years old. I'm
You
like,
sent that to me?
bro.
Wait,
That-
see the clothes he's
James
wearing
said that
too?
to us?
James did, yeah. That shit's crazy as fuck, bro. Like. Okay, so we
I
talk
don't fuck
about
with Mark Wahlberg.
you don't fuck with him.
Nah.
Oh, I would assume not. You know what happened, right?
No.
Oh, you don't know about his allegations?
Hell no.
Damn, bro.
Oh,
Apparently he
shit.
was like. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't ask him where he was in 80?
Hank, do you know?
I don't know
He beat
when.
up an old Asian couple.
Yeah, he
What?
committed
Yeah.
a hate crime as a teenager.
He like went to jail for it.
Yeah.
He committed a hate crime
What?
against the Asians.
Damn.
Bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now I really don't fuck with
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just thought he was a
I just
prick.
thought he was like, yeah, like the movies he's in sucked and shit.
Damn.
But I didn't
Yeah.
know he was like that.
Apparently, I think he famously said that if he was there during 9/11, things would have gone different.
Yeah, he did.
I remember
bro.
he did say that.
He said
That's
if I was
an
on that plane,
insane
things would have
tweet.
gone down different,
Yeah,
bro.
what would he
Pretty
have
cool
done?
guy.
I don't know what he have done differently.
Damn.
That is an insane claim.
That shit is crazy. That's bold,
I
bro.
want to be that bold.
For real.
That's James a tweet, bro.
For real. That's funny as
But
fuck, bro.
what was the question again?
I forgot.
What is your day like? What is your like
Oh,
a day
okay.
in your
yeah,
life?
yeah, yeah.
What are you doing? Waking up?
I'll wake up at like 7, 8 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Drive my girlfriend to work.
Mhm.
Come
Good
back.
King shit.
Good guy.
She's working on getting her license, so that'll be over with finally. Thank
Fire.
God.
Fire.
But for the moment, I do that, and then for literally the duration of the day, I'm just either making music or just playing games or watch movies and shit.
Do you still game like that?
Not as much, but I'm playing Final Fantasy right now, like 7
tight.
remake.
So like single player games,
Yeah.
really? What you turn to?
Yeah, but I'll just be working on shit. Like every day, I want to make something.
Mm-hmm.
But whether it's like loops, I'll make a good amount of loops. I'll make a song.
Yeah.
'Cause I also do like solo music or whatever. And then when it's like 5, pick up Lilia, make dinner, watch YouTube or whatever.
You be chefing it up too, bro. You be cooking, bro.
I love it. I mean, you too. But yeah.
Thanks, bro.
I'll cook, and then we'll just like watch YouTube and shit. Go to bed at like 10, repeat.
Dang, early as fuck.
Yeah.
So you don't experience the LA or California nightlife shit like that a lot.
Fuck that shit, bro. I mean, I do that like probably like maybe once or twice a week. I'll go out to whatever because I got like all my friends like to go out and I always find the events and shit.
Yeah.
Either that or I'll know some people.
Mm-hmm.
So I force myself to go out, but like for the majority of the week I'm inside.
Damn.
I don't even like.
That's
I literally
fine.
don't go outside. That's like the word, like such a whack thing. I literally don't go outside. Bro. I don't.
I mean, like, fuck. I mean, that. I bet you, like, the LA, like, I mean, Austin too. Like, the nightlife out here is pretty crazy. But I can only imagine, like, whenever we had went to LA last time, we had went to the midnight rave with the.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name?
I wish I went, but
Shane.
that was last year, right?
Yeah,
Shane
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
There you go. Yeah.
You couldn't get that out.
Zach rolling his grave right now, but
I just looked right at Zach and he was
for
like,
real. Yeah, that shit was crazy and was so weird because like you just commonly see famous ass motherfuckers there too. Like saw like Xavier Wolf, saw fucking G-Eazy, Gabe, like, obviously Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson. Huh? Yeah, that shit was wild. Like here, that doesn't happen as much. I feel like it's going to start to happen because everyone's moving from there to Austin. Like one day I'm gonna see Joe Rogan at fucking.
bro, we saw fucking just seeing Danny. It's crazy. Danny Brown.
Oh, Danny Brown. Yeah, doesn't he?
The
live
fact,
there?
yeah, but I'm like the fact. Oh, we saw him. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Yeah, you didn't fucking see him today.
Yeah.
I was like seeing him and then him saying he's like I haven't played a fucking show in Austin since I moved here. He's like I've lived here for almost more than a year now.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Bro. I think like the whole like the COVID-19 thing. I think that shit started everyone moving from Cali to Texas.
Yeah.
I saw the Lil Tracy show though.
Huh?
Him perform.
Who?
Danny Brown?
Danny Brown.
Oh really? Oh damn! What the hell? Yeah, that everyone's like moving from Cali to Texas. Like it's just haywire. The housing's going up. Everything's fucking crazy. Yeah, but I appreciate you coming on. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Our cameramen are tired and shit like that. Look at them all looking stuff. But do you have
We love you,
anything?
Hank.
Do you have anything that you want to like say to anybody or like what's coming up next? Like what do you have coming up next?
Nothing right now for my solo project. I'm about to drop an album
Hell yeah.
soon. We're probably just gonna be playing more shows as a band, Dream Ivory.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, nothing really at the moment. Just that same shit.
Hey, just know he's working.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
working.
on shit.
Before he takes his girl to work.
Yeah.
Or after he takes
After he takes a girl to work.
Yeah.
fire.
But yeah, this
But
has been
thank you for having.
this has been the
having
start
me
of our
on.
new show. Welcome. I'm glad you came on. It was a beautiful experience. You're a really good friend of mine. I love you a lot.
One of my best friends for life.
Great guy.
On God. Actually.
Yeah. So we're gonna send this off right now. So we'll see y'all later. Bye bye.
Peace.
Awesome.
That was fun.
That was beautiful.
That was cool. Bro, you guys are good at like actually. I thought it was gonna be like
Like awkward.
not awkward, but just like yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Correct video.